No matter how hard they try to stay together, war and conflict often splits families apart. We hear of mothers torn apart from their children and partners in the mayhem and desperate struggle of fleeing a war zone, and families ending up in different countries or even continents. Every child should be able to live safely with their loved ones, but conflict and persecution can leave some with no option but to flee their homes and leave their families behind. For the few who find a place of safety in the UK, callous rules condemn them to a life without their parents or siblings. These children are recognized as refugees. Yet unlike adults, they are denied the right to be joined by their closest family members. We heard so many of these truly heart-rending stories that we commissioned research with our Families Together coalition partners Refugee Council and Save the Children, and what we found was truly chilling. The UK government is deliberately and destructively preventing child refugees from being with their families, choosing instead to leave these vulnerable, traumatised children in the care of local authorities. Simple change to the UK government's policy would transform the lives of these children and help to ensure they grow up safe and secure with the people they need and love the most. Our Without My Family report details exactly how the UK government's refugee family reunion rules, which block child refugees in the UK from being reunited with their families, are at odds with national law and a flagrant breach of international law and are likely to cause irreversible harm to children seeking safety in this country. Current UK law allows adult refugees rebuilding their lives here to sponsor their immediate family members to join them. Child refugees, however, are deprived of this right. The UK is one of the only countries in Europe to prevent child refugees from sponsoring their family members to join them. We have all read the cries of outrage about swarms of migrants. This attitude is not only inhumane, it is inaccurate. Only 1,070 children, fewer than 3 a day, were recognised as refugees in the UK over the last year. Having fled conflict, persecution and human rights abuses, the UK government itself has recognised their refugee status and stated that it would be unsafe for them to return to the country they escaped. Yet, despite acknowledging their vulnerability, it blocks these children from being reunited with their family members. Our report is based on first-hand testimonies from children and young people aged 15 to 25, all of whom arrived in the UK whilst under 18. They shared their often harrowing stories which illustrate the devastating effects of family separation on children who have sought safety in this country, including constant anxiety, fear for their family's safety, and for more on this story, visit the news article link.